And let's remember, financial literacy is what makes a difference.
Intuit is proud to partner with the Congressional Award Foundation to help offer the first ever personal finance and entrepreneurship program designed to empower students with the tools necessary to own their financial future. Available for all students and educators, the personal finance curriculum covers real-world topics like building credit, managing bank accounts, investment planning, paying your taxes, repaying loans, and more. Intuit is very excited to work with Congress and with the Congressional Award Foundation to help tomorrow's generation prosper. Thus, joining us today for a conversation on how financial literacy impacts the next generation is United States Congressional Representative Joyce Beatty and Representative Young Kim, in conversation with Michael Kennedy, Chief Corporate Affairs Officer at Intuit.
Thank you so much for your leadership and thank you for your time today. Could you share your thoughts on the significance of fostering just an interest in personal finance and entrepreneurship amongst youth, especially in terms of our country's future?
We are focused on educating our young generation from early on so that they will have the tools needed to take charge of your futures. We want to help them avoid debt from an early age so we can allow them to think about the various creative ways to increase their revenue sources, like establishing a small business, as you get out of high school and college eventually.
You've spent time not only in Congress and in this committee that sees kind of the cutting edge of the financial technology and other things, but you also worked in education. How do we use that technology, some of the apps, some of the things that you've been talking about, in order to kind of make sure people understand and have an education around not only just the financial management, but entrepreneurship, how to start a business, how to plan for a business, how to write a business plan, things like that?
When I was teaching, we weren't really thinking about everything with AI. And now we're living in a digital age where fintech is taking over financial services, and today's students simply gravitate towards products and services that they can get with just a swipe of a finger on their smartphone. And so we need to make sure that our teaching methods have to adapt as well as incorporate interactive tech tools to educate about online banking and investment apps. We are the AI generation. We are the technology generation.
Can you talk also, you mentioned there are a lot of students watching this video and engaging this way, and can you talk about engaging in public service and that kind of project, and why is that important for people who have what you call kind of the entrepreneurial spirit and just in general?
We want to do our part as members of Congress, as policymakers, to make sure that Americans of all zip codes learn how to take control of their finance and their futures. One's zip code shouldn't determine one's success, right? Look, I'm an immigrant. When I came here, I was a young girl, probably younger than most average people watching this program right now. I was only 12 years old. English is my second language. I didn't speak a word of English when I got here. So helping different communities with different people, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, to get the keys to unlock those opportunities, whether it's STEM education or accessing capital to start a business. I think it's very important, and it's personal to me, and it's how it guides my work in Congress.
What advice would you give them beyond that? What would you want to tell them as they think about growing the economy and going out into small business creation?
Trust your gut. If your gut tells you you're in over your head, go with trusting your gut. That's what you have to do in making sure that you're going to start a business and keep a business and be successful with your business.
I truly believe we need to do a better job communicating and marketing those federal programs and the resources that are available, but it can also help a young entrepreneur's journey and make it easier to navigate. So I'll do my part. Intuit, you are doing your part. We'll collaborate on this, and I am open to any invitation. If any high school students want to invite me to come and talk about the financial literacy and wealth creation caucus work that we're doing, I'm all for it.
For more information about the Intuit Personal Finance and Entrepreneurship Program, log on to www.congressionalaward.org/Intuit.